Alright, in this problem you have a fraction for number 1 and tells you to solve for x. I want to eliminate that fraction. Class, what number did you guys multiply by? It actually tells you. You have multiple choice. 3, 4, 12. 12 is the correct answer. Look here. If you're counting by 3s, you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. If you counted by 4s, you have 4, 8, 12, 16. If you count by 12s, you have 12, 24, 36. Class, what's the lowest common number, lowest common multiple? You have 12. So that tells us to multiply both sides of the equation by 12. What is this going to look like? This is going to look like 12 times x minus 3, or x over 3, minus 12 times the negative sign I already put there, so you can just do 3x over 4. And then this one we had 112. And then here we just multiply across. I get 12x over 3. This is 36x over 4. And then this one is just 12 over 12. I'm going to go through now and simplify my fractions. This will become 4x. And if you realize what's happening here, this is why they call it cross-canceling. 3 goes into 12 4 times. This becomes 9x equals 1. Here I have like terms because they both have an x, which just means I look at the numbers in front. 9 minus 4 is negative 5x equals 1. Divided by negative 5 on both sides. X equals negative 1/5. Raise your hand if you got that. Okay, so in this problem there's a couple of things going on. We had to clear the fraction. And we had to clear the fraction by finding the lowest common multiple. Question number 2 talks about simplifying a radical. Pay attention that this one has subtraction. These are not like terms because they're not the same radical. So I'm going to have to simplify that. The factors of 200 are things like 4 times 50, 25 times 8. I'm thinking of money, right? Like $2, there's 8 quarters and $2. But I think the best one's going to be 100 times 2 because 100 is a perfect square. What is a perfect square? It just basically means 2 identical numbers, right? Class, what happens to that, to our 10 there? 10 radical 2 minus, let's simplify the 32. Remember again, if you get stuck on simplifying radicals, you'll need to have a strategy of breaking up the numbers. So I have 32 times 1, 16 times 2, 8 times 4. Class, would 8 and 4 work? 8 and 4 does work, but the best one is which one?
16 times 2.
16 times 2. Because 16 becomes what? 4 times 4, and don't forget that 2. The 4 comes out. What's left inside? And what do I do with those 2 numbers? Yeah, we're just going to subtract these 2 numbers, which gives us what? 6 radical 2. Raise your hand if you got that. So this quick warm-up should prepare you for the test.